Services. Let's discuss. Scott Jennings, you have to admit this looks and sounds awfully hypocritical.
Yeah, the headline and the what most people are going to hear about the story does look hypocritical. I think a reading of the two stories, you can see the differences between the two. There was no, as far as we know, intent to delete emails, go around the Presidential Records Act. They say they've made an effort to preserve everything. I think what the White House has to do, Jim, is create their own timeline and their own transparency here about exactly how they handled the situation when it was discovered what she was doing. And if they can do that and get out in front of it, it will take some of the sting out of what the House Democrats are clearly going to do, which is open another line of investigations into this White House over this email issue.
Well, there's a line of investigation that may be warranted. Again, we don't know the answer to this question yet. And there is a big difference, which you note, Scott. Hillary Clinton, it turned out, she sent 113 emails, sent or received, that contained some classified information. At least 3 of those were marked as classified. That's a difference here. And there's no evidence at this point, Angela Rye, that Ivanka Trump's many hundreds of emails included classified information. But it is something that I imagine the House might be interested in investigating.
Sure, and there's no evidence yet. That doesn't mean that doesn't exist. I think the real challenge that we have here, coming from someone who worked on Capitol Hill, I sent emails from my official House account to my personal account so I could print things at home all of the time. I think, one, we do make this issue huge, and we started making it huge around 2015, right? That's our reality, and so now we have to deal with the outcome. We do have to figure out what's really there and if there's a there. The other challenge that we have is understanding that my House.gov emails, having information in them that is sensitive, that could put the country at risk, is very different than what Ivanka is dealing with. I think the reality is she is in a very high-profile role, and she is a target. I think another target that the House should focus on is Donald Trump's iPhone, because he continues to use a personal phone to transmit all kinds of information that is absolutely sensitive, probably some of it classified in this country. So we should look at the phone and the emails.
Phil Mudd, Angela raises a point there. Listen, again, let's not make an equivalency here, because we don't. It doesn't have those. One being, of course, the classified information to our knowledge at this point. That said, I imagine the foreign intelligence services would like to know what the communications are like between the daughter of a president and other senior White House officials about a whole host of things, including personal movements, travel, their views of issues currently under negotiation. Is it correct to say that using a private email account, unprotected the way a White House email account would be, opens the door to outsiders, other intelligence services, mining information from that?
Sure. Any hostile intelligence service, think the Russians or the Chinese, is going to hack accounts like this. That said, let's step back for a moment. Let me pick up on what both Scott and Angela said. There are a couple of questions here. I don't think there's anything here that I, as a security professional, would say is of concern, but I don't know that yet. Let me give you 2 questions I would ask to cut through all the nonsense here. Number 1. Did you commit an ethical violation that someone like me would be charged with? I'm not saying we'd be fired. I'm not saying we'd be fined. You're not supposed to use your private server, or in this case, a private email account, for government business. That's not a huge deal. How about I made a mistake and I'm sorry? Number 2, and I think this is more significant, I don't believe, Jim, that there is anything secure on here, but how does the defense attorney get to look through the information to decide what's classified? Does Mr. Lowell even have a security clearance? How do we know what's classified in here? We don't even know what's in there, because the attorney gets to say my client didn't do anything wrong.
That's a fair point. We should remind folks that President Trump's attacks on Hillary Clinton's email use not focused purely on the classified question. Here's a reminder. Have a listen.
She should never have been allowed to run for the presidency based on what she did with emails. Hillary Clinton can't keep her emails safe. And you know what, folks? She sure as hell can't keep our country safe. She deleted the emails. She has to go to jail.
Jackie, of course, those lock-her-up chants, they continue today. But you heard the president there. She can't keep her email safe. Seems to be same possible issue here with Ivanka. Does this create a political problem for this White House, a lasting one?
I don't know that it's a lasting political problem, but let's take a step back. Whether or not there was classified information or her lunch order in these emails, one of the biggest things that was what the Clintons were criticized for was they didn't think the rules applied to them. Well, now we're seeing the same thing with the Trumps, be it the president, be it his daughter, be it his son-in-law. Again, if you were going into the Trump White House after the 2016 campaign, the one thing you should know is how to handle your emails at this point. But and the idea that she didn't know what the rules were, just is a little tough to believe at this point. I mean, I think you could probably walk into Iowa and people could tell you what classified markings were on emails. They were covered so closely. So, again, the fact that the rules don't apply to them, and this is another problem with having your family work in the White House, is problematic, and it's hypocritical, frankly.
Yeah. Listen, thanks to all of you on this and other topics. Much appreciated. It is the election that could give Vladimir Putin more control of a key global law enforcement agency. Yes, the same Vladimir Putin who has assassinated his critics, among many other things. We'll have that story next.
Grubhub is a delivery app that lets you order any food your heart and stomach desire. So you can order this